Briar's Bits, episode 15, presented by Briar.io. Check out my books, articles, podcast over there, the various and numerous podcasts. Got to get straight into it. With the time constraints on Twitter, I'm going to post the bottom half of this video to YouTube, as always, so check the comments. People were asking me how high I think Chainlink can go. I've got a lot of people messaging me, asking me how high it can go. They bought their first Chainlink after listening to the podcast with Chainlink God himself and I. He answered a lot of good, tough questions on there for people and explained the value that Chainlink provides to people. If you haven't seen that podcast, just check it out. Pittsburgh Hodler on YouTube. Like I said, link in the description or in the comments on Twitter. So how high do I think it can go? Right now we're sitting at $4.82, and I like to compare this to Ethereum because I honestly think Ethereum, I think Chainlink will sneak into the top 10 and become, an Ethereum type valuation in the very near future here, and probably could surpass it in the long run. Right now, Chainlink number 13, and if you look at the supply, 381 million, 9,558 circulating currently. Circulating supply of Ethereum is 111,474,861. So a little more than 3 times supply. And then you look at what Ethereum was able to do, getting over $1,000 at the all-time high in 2017. So I think honestly that Chainlink could probably get this year from somewhere in between $20 and $60. I think that's a pretty fair estimate. Maybe if things got really crazy, up to 100, but I really don't see that happening this year. Long term, though, I think one link could yield all the way up to $1,000. I think, or more in the very long, sometime later this decade, or if things really even got crazy in the next 2 years. But in the next year, I can see Chainlink hitting $100 pretty realistically, and in the next 6 months, rounding out 2020, which has been a crazy year, so nothing would surprise me. I could definitely see it hitting $20, $30, $40. And then this is another reason why Chainlink wasn't the number one choice for the BSN integration in China. Initially, Chainlink was not BSN's number one choice. This is from Cointelegraph. It was the second on the list of potential Oracleized data providers. However, it says they were swayed by the strength of Chainlink's community. We looked at the top 4 on the list. Chainlink was not number 1. They were the second one, but we saw that Chainlink has the best community, best support. Also, we really like the team. So, Twitter is a little echo chamber that we are all, a lot of us are partaking in, and we enjoy, pumping each other up and, bouncing ideas and just, sharing news like I am here. But, it does have an impact on the space, and people can see that people believe in Chainlink and the team. So just want to do a quick video. I think that the future of Chainlink is super bullish, and that if you just get on their website and start looking at the partnerships, you'll start to see all the great work that team's doing. So everyone have a good Tuesday night.